a smiley face on my mic though? Like, it's so cute. I didn't know it was there when I bought it, but there's a smiley face, and I'm so happy about that. Hey guys, it's Becca. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. So, without a doubt, Dream's Minecraft Manhunt series has to be one of my favorites of all time on YouTube. I absolutely love this series. It's what introduced me to Dream and like the Dream SMP in the first place. So I was always super excited whenever he announced he was doing another one, and I love the series a lot. Now that it has finally come to an end, I thought it'd be really fun to kind of like look back on the series, like look at some of the fun plays that Dream has done, look at the different stats, see how many times the hunters have died, you know, stuff like that. I thought that would be really fun. So for the purposes of keeping this simple, I'm not gonna talk about any of like the special manhunts, so like the Juggernaut one or the Assassin one or the one with the Mr. Beast crew. Like, I'm not gonna talk about those. There's just too many of those, and that would have been a lot of work for me to do. So yeah, I just want to focus on the ones where it's just Dream being hunted by somebody else, no special power-ups or anything like that. Now, I know there's a lot of people that think that these are scripted or like staged. I personally don't, but that doesn't really matter. It's not that big of a deal to me. I just find them entertaining and I like watching them. I don't really care if they're scripted or not. But if you do think that that's the case, I don't want to hear it. I really don't care. I don't want my comment section just to be flooded with people being like, no, these are staged. It doesn't matter, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to deal with it. So if that's an issue, just get out. Alright, so for those of you that don't know, Minecraft Manhunt is a series created by YouTuber Dream where he attempts to beat the game Minecraft while other people try to stop him. The people trying to stop him are known as the Hunters, and they are allowed to die as many times as they want. The Minecraft Manhunt will end when either Dream beats the game and gets the Free the End achievement by killing the Ender Dragon, or the Hunters kill him. He does not need to go through the portal at the end to win, he just needs to get the achievement. There are a few rules that have been added throughout the duration of the series to kind of keep the game fair for everyone, and some of these include trapping the nether portal is not allowed, deleting the end portal by like growing a mushroom is not allowed, and this was from the 4 Hunters finale rematch. Respawning the Ender Dragon is not allowed, this is from the first 5 Hunters, and Ender Pearl stasis chambers are not allowed, and this is from the 5 Hunters finale. Another important thing to note is that if the Hunters kill Dream within the first 5 minutes, they do get like a payout from Dream, and this is just to incentivize them to try and kill him within the first 5 minutes, because otherwise there would just be like no like actual stakes in like the beginning, because obviously he's not going to upload a manhunt where he dies within the first 5 minutes, but there's at least that tension there because you know the Hunters are actually trying to kill him there. And the majority of these rules do come from like glitches and stuff that they have used once in a manhunt and then have deemed later to be too overpowered to use again. As a whole, Minecraft Manhunt is made up of 20 videos, and it totals about 743 minutes, which in hours is a little over 12 hours, which is a long time. The series has gained over 1 billion views, which is insane. And from the start of the series, Dream has gained over 25.5 million subscribers, most of which can be assumed that is from this series. And out of the 20 manhunts, Dream has won 12 and lost 8. Now I want to go through and talk about each of the manhunts and who the hunters were and what the result was at the end of each of them. So the first Minecraft speedrunner versus hunter, the hunter is George, and Dream ends up getting killed by George in the end. The Minecraft speedrunner versus hunter, the second one, same hunter, but Dream wins this one. He also wins the third Minecraft speedrunner versus hunter, and he also does one live with George, and shockingly, Dream dies to fall damage in this one. There's Minecraft Speedrunner versus 2 Hunters, where Sapnap is added as the second hunter, and Dream wins this one. We have Minecraft Speedrunner versus 3 Hunters, where Bad Boy Halo is added as the third hunter, and Dream ends up getting killed by a trap that Bad set up in the end. Minecraft Speedrunner versus 3 Hunters rematch, Dream ends up winning this one. In the Three Hunters finale, he is also killed by Bad. In the Three Hunters finale rematch, he wins, and he also wins the Three Hunters grand finale. In the Minecraft Speedrunner vs. 4 Hunters, Ant Frost is added as the 4th hunter, and Dream ends up getting killed by Sapnap in the end. The 4 Hunters rematch, Dream wins. He also wins the 4 Hunters finale. In the 4 Hunters finale rematch, he ends up getting killed by Ant Frost, and this is the first one in a long time where Dream doesn't actually make it to the end. And he ends up winning the 4 Hunters grand finale. In the Minecraft Speedrunner vs. 5 Hunters, Awesome Dude is added as the 5th hunter, and Dream is killed by George in the end. In the 5 Hunters rematch, Dream wins. He also wins the 5 Hunters finale. He is killed by Bad in the 5 Hunters finale rematch, and to end the series off in the last manhunt, Dream wins. In total, Dream has never lost any of the series that he has done. Against George, he technically tied 2-2, but if you don't want to count the live stream one they did, he won that one. He won 1-0 in the 2 Hunters because they didn't do any like rematches or anything like that in that one. And the 3, 4, and 5 Hunters, he won all of those 3-2. Both George and Bad are the only ones to have killed Dream multiple times. However, most of George's come from when he's the only hunter. So take that as you will. One of the things that I've been most interested in looking into after watching the last manhunt was how many times have each of the hunters died? So the rational thing for me to do was to watch every single manhunt and keep track of every single time each of the hunters died and organize it by each specific manhunt. Yeah, I did that. It was a long process. My roommate can attest to how long it took. I was keeping her updated throughout the whole thing. And yeah, 2 times speed was my best friend. I don't think I would have been able to do it without it. And I did try and like look up to see if somebody had actually done this before, and unfortunately, nobody has. So I had to take it upon myself to do it, apparently. Yeah, might have gone a little crazy in the process though. Might have. But anyways, I did it, and I'm here to give you guys the results. So we're gonna start with George. He died a total of 110 times across the 20 manhunts that he was in, and he averaged about 5.5 deaths per video. He died the most in the last manhunt, dying 14 times, and he died the least in the live streamed 1 Hunters, in the 3 Hunters grand finale, and the 4 Hunters finale rematch, dying only twice in those. Sapnap died a total of 77 times in the 16 manhunts he was in, averaging about 4.8 deaths per video. He died the most in the 5 Hunters rematch, dying 14 times as well, and he died the least in the first 5 Hunters, not dying at all. Bad Boy Halo died a total of 70 times in the 15 manhunts he was in, averaging 4.6 deaths per video. He died the most in the 3 Hunters finale, dying 11 times, and he died the least in the 3 Hunters grand finale and 4 Hunters grand finale, only dying once in both of those. Ant Frost died a total of 47 times in the 10 manhunts he was in. He averaged about 4.7 deaths per video. He died the most in the 5 Hunters rematch, dying 9 times, and died the least in the 4 Hunters grand finale, only dying twice. And finally, Awesome Dude died a total of 20 times in the 5 manhunts he was in, bringing his average to about 4 deaths per video. He died the most in the last manhunt, dying 9 times, and died the least in the first 5 Hunters, the 5 Hunters rematch, and the 5 Hunters finale rematch, dying twice in all 3 of those. Overall, the Hunters died a total of 324 times across the whole series, averaging about 16.2 Hunter deaths per video. The video with the most Hunter deaths is the 5 Hunters rematch, with 47 times that the Hunters died. And the least amount of deaths per Hunter video, technically it's 2 with the live streamed 1 Hunter one, but I just didn't feel like counting that one, so I would say the least deaths would be the 3 Hunters grand finale with 4. I do want to put a disclaimer here. I just counted any time the Hunters died in the video, whether it was from Dream or not, because there's a lot of times where it's like, is it technically from Dream? Yes, but they were killed by something else. You know, I didn't really trying to like specify between either of those. I'm just like, yeah, anytime the Hunters died, that's what I counted. This is the notebook. These are my notes. I kept tally marks for each hunter. And yeah, super, super fun. I can't believe I did that. Alright, now I'm going to talk about my favorite Dream plays. As we all know, Dream has a ton of like crazy 1000 IQ plays that he does in each of the manhunt, always topping his previous plays in the next video. I'm always super impressed with how he's able to execute these and how some of these he comes up on the spot. Obviously some of them he comes up with beforehand and tries to implement them, but some of them they're pretty quick thinking on his part. And so I thought it'd be really fun if we went through and ranked what I would consider to be some of his best plays. Another disclaimer here, this is just kind of like my personal favorites. I tried to like combine both like really skilled ones and then ones that I think are just like really like cool and like good for like content and stuff. So I tried to do a mix of both of those. So in 10th place, we have the fire resistant potion fake out from the 3 Hunters rematch.
How is he alive? Oh my god! He's like a one shot. Come on, just click it one more time. Just kill him. Oh my goodness.
He's drinking a potion!
He's drinking, he's drinking. What does he have?
It's strength, just right.
Oh my god.
I really like Dream's quick thinking on this moment. His health is low, the hunters are right on his tail, and he manages to trick them into thinking he drank a strength potion instead of the fire resistance potion that he actually drank. And I think it's just a really simple but effective trick. In 9th place, we have the fishing rod Strider from the first 4 hunters.
He's going to our bridge.
He's going on our bridge.
Just stay on him, stay on him.
Get him! He's trying to fish the
Hold
thing.
on, he's got a fishing
No!
rod.
What? Oh my god.
God, it.
Wait, he's got the...
Dream had used Striders before, but this moment I think was probably the best out of all of those. Being able to catch the Strider, bring him up, and put the saddle on him and get on him afterwards, I thought that was just like super cool, and it's definitely his best play with all of the Striders. In 8th, I have the fireworks with the crossbow from the 4 Hunters grand finale.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What?
Oh, what?
Let's go!
Any fan of the Dream SMP will know how effective fireworks and a crossbow can be, so it was really cool to see Dream use this, and it worked out really well for him. In the 7th, we have the Underdragon Perch glitch from the 5 Hunters finale.
Just take aggro. Just take aggro from the dragon. Hit the dragon anytime he's gonna hurt. You kill him before it perches.
God, no.
He's watching me.
Let's go!
I think my favorite moment from this has to be Sam's frantic screams to not let the dragon perch. I feel like we never have heard the hunters be that desperate before, and it just goes to show how good of a play this was from Dream. In 6th place, we have landing on the gas from the 5 Hunters rematch.
Okay, he's stuck. There's more to go. He's done.
Oh my god.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
That's too far. He's
He actually might not make it.
Come on, miss.
Bye.
He's not gonna make it. Bye.
I remember watching this for the first time and thinking, well, he's an idiot. This isn't gonna work. There's no way that this boat is gonna be able to go all the way across and land on the next part in the nether. And then I saw the gas and I'm like, there's no way he thinks this is gonna work, right? This can't work. And it worked, and I was amazed. I'm like, I was not expecting it. I had no idea that you could actually do that, so I just thought this was a really cool play. In 5th place, we have the boat bridge from the 3 Hunters grand finale.
He's so done.
I just want to see him die. Come on.
Oh, he's on the edge of a lava pool.
Oh my god.
Get him.
What? What is he doing? Oh my god! What?
This has to be one of my favorite plays, mostly just because this was the first time we saw Dream use just straight up Minecraft mechanics in a way they weren't intended to be used. Obviously he does this a ton in other like later on in the series, but this was just kind of like the first one and I really like it. In fourth, I have the horse clutch from the Three Hunters finale rematch.
Oh my goodness. I got his water! Shoot him!
Nice.
Shoot him! Kill him!
He's gone. He's dead.
Oh! What? You're joking. You're joking.
I think it was the lack of preparation in this one that made it stand out to me. Like, it was very much just like quick on your feet, like split decision, and the fact that he was able to remember, oh, I need to drop my sword so I have an empty hand, land on the horse, and then pick up his sword as he ran away. Great play. Love this one a lot. In third place, I have the TNT through the end portal from the Three Hunters grand finale.
You just come in.
You're taking your time, Drew.
I am
Really are.
taking my time.
There's no helping it. You will die.
What? What?
What?
Run! George! No!
In the moment leading up to this, I thought it was kind of hopeless for Dream. I wasn't sure how he was going to get out of this because even if he went to the other stronghold, he'd still end up in the same spot, and with this much time, there was no way that the hunters wouldn't be able to just ambush him. Like, they clearly had something set up and they were ready for him. So when he brought out the TNT and sent it through the end portal, I'm like, no way. There's no way this can work, right? Absolutely no way this can work. And I did. And I was just amazed. It was just so unexpected and definitely one of Dream's best plays. In second place, I have the boat clutch from the first 5 hunters.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, Dream!
Wait, what?
What?
Oh my gosh! What?
What can I even say about this? This is the controversy that this like brought up afterwards was crazy, and it was so entertaining to watch. And it just really proved how much of a skilled Minecraft player Dream was. His ability to think of this and do it on the spot was just astounding, and it makes my jaw drop every time I watch it. And finally, in first place for best Dream plays has to be the final kind of fight in the last manhunt.
I see like a slime ball and like ran up with it.
Oh, TNT! Block!
I just died instantly.
Oh, TNT!
Damn,
Block!
Look
Look
out!
out!
I just died instantly. I just died.
Oh my gosh, that one shot.
I just died instantly.
Guys, go.
Oh, George! We're gonna end this how it started, me and you, buddy.
There may be some recency bias here, but I don't really care. I know there's a lot going on in this play, but the whole scene was such an amazing way to end the series. After such an amazing play from Sapnap being able to break the flying machine, Dream's like left basically hopeless. Like, it's like, what can he do? So he towers up like super high above the void and then manages to drop the TNT and have it explode on the hunters in the perfect moment so they can't like do anything about it. And then he gets a slime block and water clutch at the end, and then you get the little 1v1 with George. Everything's just great, and I absolutely adore this play. I think it's amazing. Alright, and because Dream has so many awesome plays, I figured I would throw in some honorable mentions here for ones that are necessarily like the most skilled, but I still think they're pretty cool. These aren't in any particular order, these are just ones that I really like. We have the soundboard play from the 5 Hunters finale rematch.
He's this way.
Where?
This way, follow me.
What? That's
He's
not
literally
me.
this way.
What?
No, I didn't say that.
Wait, what? He's taking down.
Where are you?
He's right here.
Where?
Where?
I
He's playing
didn't
sound
listen.
modes of us. That's not me.
No, that's not me.
I think this one just really stood out to me because we've never really seen Dream use something like really outside of the game to be able to trick the hunters, and I just thought it was really cool. Next, we have the Screaming While Breaking TNT from the 5 Hunters rematch. This one just
Why are you
I don't have
whispering?
another one.
You're exposing it.
Ah!
Kill him.
Oh my god.
Why did he
almost
shout?
died.
Why did you do that?
I almost died.
Huh.
Put some there.
Wait, what is that?
Wait, Dream's hair!
He's here! What? He's
here!
Oh my god!
This one just makes me laugh every single time. I mean, it clearly worked, and Dream managed to like break the TNT and then use the Hunter's trap against them, so props to him. It just makes me laugh every single time. Next, we have the Ender Pearl Stasis Chamber from the 5 Hunters finale.
He's shooting. He's shooting down.
He's gonna shoot me up. He's gonna shoot me up. He's gonna shoot me up. He's
Be
gonna shoot me
careful,
up.
bad. Be careful, bad.
Be
Be careful, Ant.
Is he still up there?
Yeah, he is.
Let's
He's
see.
looking
Let's
at
see.
you.
Let's see.
Ant, careful. Ant, I'm gonna put water in you.
Wait, what?
You.
Where'd he go? He just disappeared.
What?
So when this had been first released, I had just kind of learned about stasis chambers. I hadn't really known exactly what they were or how they worked, but I had learned about them. And like at this point I finally understood what they did. So I saw Dream setting it up, I'm like, oh my god, is he gonna do it? Is he doing the stasis chamber? And he did, and I'm like, oh, this is such a good play. Like, it provided him with a ton of needed time to be able to get back and to put some distance between him and the Hunters. Next, we have Breaking Through the Tree with Shears from the 5 Hunters finale.
No.
Wait, he's
He
come back to
can't
the
jump
base.
to it. It's
If
really
you can
far.
cut him off, he won't be able to go anywhere.
Okay.
He jumped!
Oh!
What?
He's in the water. I gotta dig down.
This was just such a quick move, and I completely missed it the first time. I didn't see it. Like, I had to go back and see what he did, because I was just so confused on how he got through the tree. So yeah, great play on Dream's part. Next, we have the Farm Water Clutch from the 5 Hunters rematch.
Come on, wait, he died!
Oh! Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Come on!
Go, 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 go!
Oh! He's dead, no way!
I would have put this one in the main list if it hadn't happened within the first minute of the video, because obviously we knew that Dream wasn't going to die there, so it kind of took a little bit of the tension away, but it was still a cool play nonetheless. Next we had the Fishing Rod Ender Pearls from the last Manhunt.
Put the block down. Let's put the block down. I have blocks, but we can't go through that. Let's go. Do it.
Wait,
we don't have
get
time
blocks
for
from the
this.
chest or something. Get,
Oh,
just get
I'm
blocks.
done.
Get some blocks. Get some blocks.
I've got blood. I've got
No way! Yes! Oh my god!
This is such a fun callback to the Only 2 Hunters video, and I think it was definitely a skill play on Dream's part to be able to use the fishing rod and to get the Ender Pearls to save himself, but I just don't think it quite was up there with the rest of them, otherwise this would have been in the main list as well. Next we have going to get the Elytra from the 5 Hunters rematch.
Can we kill these Endermen? Oh my god.
What? Is that?
Let's go!
What?
He's flying away.
He got the Elytra.
Yeah, he must have.
Let's go!
Oh my.
This play just was like, kind of made me wonder, why hadn't they tried to go to the End Cities before? I know it takes a lot of time to do it, but it was such a good play, and it provided Dream with a lot of like little boosts, and with the Elytra, he was able to come back and use that, and he got the overpowered armor and potions. It was all just a great idea on his part. Next, we have the Sapnap lava fight from the 4 Hunters finale rematch.
We're gonna both die here, Dream! No, this is great! You're going down with me, Dream!
Sapnap, you're a legend.
Come on, Sapnap!
Oh, please, come on.
No!
No, come on, Sapnap.
No! No! No!
No!
I love Dream versus Sapnap 1v1s. I think they're so entertaining because they're clearly the best PvP players out of all of them. So it's always fun to see them do that. And plus, add in the fact that it's in a lava lake and the top of it's been covered in obsidian. Just great tension overall. It's so good. And finally, we have the Nether Bed Trap from the first 3 Hunters.
I'm
This-
fully
Let's
eaten.
go,
Wait,
let's go.
what if there's a trap on the other side, you muffins? Oh my goodness, we're gonna die.
Come on. Let's go, let's go.
What is this?
Come on, come on, come on, let's go.
What is this? It's a. Oh,
What? Yes!
This is the first time we really saw Dream set up a trap for the Hunters, so I wanted to make sure it was included in the list because it was super effective. It took all of them out, but it's definitely not as cool or as skilled as a lot of the other plays. So I figured it was only fitting that now I talked about some of the best Hunter plays. Switched my hoodie to a Hunter merch hoodie, figured it was only fair. So yeah, definitely the Hunters have not had as many cool plays as Dream has had, because it's not their series, it's his. But there's still plenty of moments where the Hunters have shown off their skills, and I thought it was worth talking about them. So here are my top 10 favorite hunter plays. In 10th, we have sending people off to get supplies. This is in multiple manhunts.
I'll keep my eyes on him. I'll watch him.
Oh, we're here.
What?
Where?
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
How many diamonds is that?
Let's go.
One at a time. Just come here.
What?
It definitely isn't the most flashy play, but it has proved to be super effective for the hunters, especially the further on in the series that they've gone. It often worked in the hunters' favor because they are able to die multiple times and lose all of their stuff and still come back with full iron or even better armor. And special shout out to Sam and Ant in the final manhunt to be able to get all of those diamonds. Shout out to them. That was great. In 9th, I have breaking the end portal with a mushroom from the Four Hunters finale rematch. We didn't really get to see a lot of this because Dream just kind of bolted the second that he saw it, but this was really smart. It made him have to go and try and get to the second stronghold, which took away valuable time and ended up letting them kill him eventually. In 8th place, I have covering the nether portal in lava from the 300's finale.
You guys
We win.
are
We
so
win.
annoying.
We've won.
You forfeit, Dream?
No, I don't.
You can just give up,
forfeit.
Dream, if you wanna lose with dignity.
You guys built like a lava pool under the stupid portal.
Yeah, to keep you from getting out.
Oh no! Oh,
I can't begin to imagine how many buckets of lava they had to place in order to pull this off. This play proved to be one of the most annoying for Dream to have to handle, and it gave the hunters much needed time to get ahead and gather more supplies. In 7th place, I have Antfrost's insta damage potion from the Four Hunters finale rematch.
in the desert temple. I'm not gonna go down there. You're gonna blow me up.
Let's go! Yes!
This was just so unexpected. We hadn't seen Dream not make it to the end in so long, so when he started chasing Ant, I'm like, alright, it's just another 1v1 where Dream just absolutely decimates the hunters. But no, Ant manages to corner Dream in a temple and kill him with the insta damage, and I just think it was great. It was such a good play. In 6th place, I have covering the end crystal in obsidian from the Four Hunters finale rematch.
Wait,
Just stand
what?
Dream.
There he is.
No, there's
look at
no
him.
way.
Turn around. Use your shield.
Are you serious?
I only have
Good luck.
Oh
Please,
my
come
god,
on.
it's gonna take me the same amount of time. But I have efficiency. We can stop him, George. I have efficiency. He doesn't. Oh. I have efficiency. Wait. I think
I
it's
can't get back up.
Wait.
The hunters had both the audience and Dream tricked with this one. They managed to cover an end crystal that Dream had already blown up in obsidian and trick Dream into thinking it was one he hadn't broken yet. So he wastes a ton of time trying to break through obsidian because he didn't have a diamond pick. And I just think it was a great, move of trickery on their part. In 5th place, I have Bad's Lava Trap in the end from the first 3 hunters.
What? No!
Please.
No!
This was the first time we'd really seen the hunter set up a trap for Dream, and it worked beautifully. Bad was able to act super well and convince Dream that he had just gotten killed by the Ender Dragon, that he hadn't done anything, and it made Dream let his guard down once he got to the end, and it worked amazing. In 4th place, I have respawning the Ender Dragon from the first 5 hunters.
Wait, what?
What?
What is-
What?
Yes!
What is this? What?
What's happening?
No, the dragon wasn't
What?
dead!
No, he didn't die. You didn't get the achievement. What? It's going in the middle of me.
I love that this was a play that the hunters managed to pull off, and it made for a really cool ending to the manhunt. The only reason that this one isn't higher is because I think it must have been a glitch that they were able to respawn the dragon, and without Dream getting the free the end achievement, I'm really not sure how that works, but it didn't quite seem like it should have been possible, but whatever, it was still a really cool play and it worked in the hunter's favor. In 3rd place, I have healing the dragon from the first 4 hunters.
Who's hitting me? Oh, it's an Enderman.
What?
I'm out of arrows.
Wait!
You're noticing something, Dream. What's wrong, Dream?
You're healing the dragon!
Yes!
I think how prepared the hunters were for this one was what made it really stand out to me. Like, they just had end crystal after end crystal after end crystal. I'm like, how many more of these are they gonna continue pulling out? I just thought it was so cool. And this gave them enough time to kill Dream in the end, which I also think is great. Alright, this next one may be a little controversial, but it just blew me away when I watched it. But in second place, I have bad placing and blowing up the end crystal in the Four Hunters finale rematch.
Bad!
Guys, I have obsidian help!
I'm behind you. Don't die.
What? What?
This was just a really skilled move on Bad's part. I remember watching this for the first time and just being amazed at how quickly he was able to place the obsidian and crystal and blow it up and like manage to kill Dream too. It's just definitely one of my favorite plays, and I was very impressed by it. I thought it was really good. Alright, and in first place, I have Sapnap speed bridging and breaking Dream's flying machine from the final manhunt.
But you actually might make it, I think. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You are going to make it. He's to the right of you. He's to the right of you now. You need to go now. Go now. You can hit it. Go now. Go now. Take whatever. Take whatever. Go right. Go to the right. Go. Come on.
Break it! Get it!
Again, there may be a little bit of recency bias on this one, but it was such a cool play nonetheless. The amount of skill that it takes to be able to speed bridge for as long as Sapnap did without messing up and over the void, crazy. And the fact that he still managed to break the flying machine, and he got redemption from the last time he tried to do that when Dream tried to use the flying machine last time. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time when I watched this the first time, and it's gotta be my favorite Hunter play. By far. Overall, this is definitely one of my favorite series on YouTube, and I will say, I'm really sad to see it end. This introduced me to a whole new world of content creation, and it will always hold a really special place in my heart. Whether or not you think the series is scripted, it doesn't take away from how entertaining it is. I am so impressed with how James is able to edit these, especially the music choices. They fit each scene so well and really make the whole thing feel like a movie. And being able to watch this with somebody is so much fun. I was able to watch The Last Manhunt with my roommate, and the two of us had so much fun watching it together. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, in the end, I will only have fond memories of this. This is such a great series, and I can't wait to see what Dream does next. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I absolutely love talking about this stuff, so if there's anything like Dream SMP related that you guys want me to talk about, I would gladly do that. Or if you want me to talk about Manhunt again, I don't really know what I could talk about, but I will try. Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention this in the intro, but I got a mic and I got a webcam, and I'm so excited. I love this mic. It's so pretty. I love the color changing stuff. It's amazing. I am so happy I finally was able to put a little bit of money into doing YouTube videos for you guys, so yeah. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any ideas or anything that you want me to talk about in the future, just leave it down below and I will definitely look into it. And yeah, wait for the video, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!